Hi guys and welcome along to the #United Career Mode Season 2 Prologue. If you're new around here, you'll have seen from the intro that somehow, with a bunch of 40 odd rated players and the odd gem, we were able to escape League 2 at our first attempt. Anyway, that only serves to increase the jeopardy for Season 2 as the board aren't giving us the keys to the war chest just yet. In fact, even with some youth academy sales in the tail end of last season, we've only been served up just under 1.4 million for the season. And with so little in the tank, I decided it was probably best to scour the free agents market. As usual, there was a number of players out there that did fit the bill, but I decided to go for Rolando Ferrani, the Italian job. As you can see, the negotiations went particularly well, with him only wanting £400 a week to join the tags. Of course, a signing and appearance bonus was also in the offing, but with such a low weekly commitment I couldn't really do much more than accept his terms and get on with evaluating how he might fit into this squad. And the reason I chose him over the other talents that I found in the free agents list is that he can play a variety of positions across the back line, meaning Reece Hewitt will likely return to his favoured left back role and Rolando take up residence on the right. Anyway, with that first signing done, let's get into the pre-season tournament and see how much more money we can get into our transfer kitty. First up in the group stages, we had Romanian outfit FC Arges, and we got into our stride quickly in that one. Kundal getting us off the mark after just 4 minutes had passed. Don't get me wrong, it was a great layoff by Smithy, but he still had plenty to do to round off the chance, and he did it expertly. Into the second half and we mustered up another of our front to back moves, something that's becoming somewhat of a trademark. This time from the goal kick we make 5 passes before Smith rounds off the move with ease. Having taken a few players off to rest them up, we were still able to move through the gears in the latter stages though, and capped off a great move with another from Smithy. Next up, the boys took on FC Vaduz of Liechtenstein in a game starved of entertainment, if I'm being honest, but one that we should have really squeezed a victory out of. But then when Hargus came up clutch in the dying moments of the game, turning this around the post, I was pretty sure that a draw was on the cards. But as we know with FIFA 21, it's not over until the whistle goes. And as that corner pops out onto the edge of the box, I just knew it was going to get rifled into the top corner. And just like that, the last game became a must-win encounter with familiar foe in the form of Southend. And it was a rash challenge on Gregory early doors that gave us an in. One that Karamoko Dembele was happy to step up and convert. A slick move through the middle involving Biles and Kundal set Albi Keefe away to grab a second, and we remained in the driving seat throughout. On to the semi-finals then, and it's another English team to get our hooks into, with Morecambe our adversaries this time around. They put up a fairly decent fight until just before half time, when a quick exchange between the Italian job and then Smithy set Hasude away down the left. Cutting inside, he delivers an inch perfect ball to Smithy, who smashes it in for his third of the tournament and comes over to find me to celebrate. Okay then, to the final we go, and it's Cambridge who we'll face off against. Oh, and had you not noticed it before, you might have seen it in that walkout. Yep, that's right, I'm adding licensed kits for all the AFL teams in my soon to be released Unlock and Expansion mod, as once again EA have done the lower league teams dirty. Moving into the game, and it was an extremely tetchy affair, neither of us really committing to an attack. But as usual, we were up for a back to front bombardment when the chance arose. A lovely through ball slipped off by Probert, who's just been promoted from the youth academy, finds an overlapping run from Gleed and lets us spring that trap. A lucky deflection fell kindly to the beast, and his through ball ended up with Kundal being brought down on the edge of the box. Once again, Dembele was quick to step up and take responsibility, but to get up and over the wall from there is going to take a mighty effort. Oh, off the bar, can you believe it? Never mind now, that was definitely the momentum swinger. And with a high press mindset, the boys created yet another chance, this time Probert having his shot clawed around the post. But it wasn't to be long before their defences finally gave way, as a good left to right switch of play found Josh Asude in clean air, ready to slip one past the Cambridge keeper. Yes, Tags, 1-0. The second half provided very little though in terms of goalmouth action, as both teams threw their weight into the midfield battle, something that made me more and more anxious as the clock ticked by. Because as we all know, last gasp goals are pretty much nailed on under those circumstances. But try as they couldn't break down our defences, and it became more about us clinging on in that last few moments, even though it actually ended up with us having another chance right in the death. So there we have it, lads, yet another hard-fought victory culminating in Ashley Williams lifting silverware for the Tags. And don't get me wrong, it might only be a pre-season tournament, but it's a great way to get the season underway, and we really needed that cash injection. All said, at the end of the tournament, with a 70-30 split, we have £2.5 million in the tank. We must also remember that we need the funds to complete the loan to buy deals for Dembele and Kundal at the end of this season, so we have to be careful how we spend our money. And I'm also keen to upgrade at least one of the scouts so that we can go off in search of some more youth talent. But let me know in the comments section down below what you think about that, and if there's any players out there that you think we should be looking at, whether it be on a loan deal or a permanent move. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you'll join me for the Season 2 ride, and if you've enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and most of all, don't forget to hashtag it.